Moving on to the final question of the June 2007 Logic Games section, question 23, which tells us if center 1 is the only recycling center that recycles wood, then which one of the following could be a complete and accurate list of the kinds of material that one of the recycling centers recycles? All right, so let's draw out a quick hypothetical here. Again, we know at least 2 in each. And center 1 is the only center recycling wood. So what we know now, again, we know plastic can't be in 2, but now we know wood can't be in 2, and wood also can't be in 3. Which tells us that we're in the scenario where center 2 has 2 materials and center 1 has 3 materials. Because again, wood cannot be in center 2, and if center 2 had 3 materials, center 1 and 2 would have to match. So whatever we place in center 2 is going to join center 1. We also know that if you have wood, then you have to have newsprint. So newsprint must be in center 1. And since we know that the remaining 2 in center 1 are coming from center 2, newsprint must also be present in center 2. Now you should notice that plastic cannot be in center 1, because if plastic was in center 1, that would fill up our 3 spots with materials, but we can't have plastic or wood appear in 2, so there's no way everything that appears in 2 would be appearing in 1, because we would have tin and tin would not be present. So plastic cannot be in center 1, which means plastic must be in center 3. And again, we know plastic can't be with glass, and we have to have a glass present, which pushes glass into 2 and into 1. Who's left? Well, T hasn't been placed, so tin must be in center 3. So again, now we're looking for which of the following could be a complete and accurate list of the kinds of materials that one of the recycling center recycles. So you should notice that every answer choice only has 2 materials, so we're only going to be considering 2 and 3 since we know center 1 has 3 materials. So turning our attention to A, plastic and tin, and you notice center 3, we see plastic and tin. So A here would be the correct answer. It could be a complete and accurate list of center 3, so A would be correct. But again, just making sure, notice newsprint and wood, never a possibility. The only place we see newsprint and wood is in center 1, where we also have glass. And again, just based on the fact that wood is present, we know wood doesn't show up anywhere but center 1, and center 1 has 3 materials, so B and D can be eliminated based on that. Newsprint and tin, again, never possible. And lastly, E, glass and tin, again, never possible. Again, proving again that A here would be the correct answer. And that brings us to the end of our discussion of the June 2007 LSAT games.